Tournament action underway, and Corey, the bracket is starting to take shape.
These superstars have weathered the early storm, and now it's time for them to start digging deep. This is where you separate the contenders from the pretenders.
Places her right in the corner.
Uh-oh. Face first. Stuck in the corner, teeing off a series of brutal kicks. Back suplex. Carefully placed stop to the arm. Strong. My goodness. Takes incredible guts to make this climb. Trying desperately to escape.
Elbow smash.
Brutal form.
Foot just stomping down. Corey, we know the steel cage offers a big advantage for anyone willing to use it as a weapon. But is there a disadvantage to the structure, too?
Well, Cole, I can tell you one thing that'll be hindered by the cage, and that's any sort of speed advantage. Any and all attempts to pick up the pace are going to be confined to the ring. Up to the electric chair, down for the drop. Back from the leg, attacking the foot. Oh, that hurts.
And now up the side of the cage she goes.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Fortitude being tested with every step.
And now she's at the top of the steel cage. And she is making climbing the steel cage look easy.
She has to come down somehow. Hopefully it's in one piece. Looks like she's proving what goes up and up must come down.
She's going for it. She's able to capitalize on the moment and make her way up the cage.
She can't be liking the view from up there. Oh. Face first.
Off from the cage wall, right down to the mat.
Gotta be more aware of your opponent. And every inch climb puts you in a more perilous position. Feels like it's opportune time to get out of here.
Natalya turns the tables. Wow, she lands hard. She's working her way up to the top of the cage.
Needs to be careful, though. Every movement is a dangerous one. Bam! Uh-oh. Things are about to get worse.
And she is sent crashing back to the mat.
Oof, kind of a rough landing. And that's what you got to expect in a steel cage match, Saxton.
Look at her go!
Her opponent has to be in agony.
Oh my goodness, critical part of the matchup. It could be over right here. Can she hang on? She's trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope and finally breaks it.
She's lucky she got out in time.
Now she's scaling the cage wall. And she had Natalya's number there. Eye to the counter.
sprint up the cage is on.
Strong impact.
Better be quick about it. Not much time to get over.
Aiden Royce is looking to end this right here, right now. Cannot finish Natalya.
There's two. Kick out. Thought that was the end of her.
How close was that? That was about as close as it could get without it all being over for her.
Was not able to seal the deal with her best move. Now she's asking, what more can I do?
Is this the right time? Is this the right moment?
She's making that ascension up the cage. And the Sky may indeed be the limit as she continues to scale the side of the cage.
She's probably come to the realization of how high up she is now.
It's been an hellacious encounter thus far.
The tides have swung in multiple directions. It's anyone's guess how this one's going to end. Are the nerves getting to her up there?
Victory could be in sight for her as she continues up and over the top of the cage.
Oh, man, she is awfully close to ending it here. Guys, I can't take this. The tension is off the charts. Getting ever so close to the very peak of the steel cage.
Stopped on the top rope.
Quick thinking paid off.
Her climb has been halted.
Timely counter by Natalya. Battling at the top.
And she is down. My God. Call the paramedics. This one is just about over.
And now she's been able to scale the side of the cage. She's going for it. She's able to capitalize on the moment and make her way up the cage.
She's looking exhausted from the climb. Does she have the stamina to make it out?
Victory could be in sight for her as she continues up and over the top of the cage.
She could be nearing the end here.
She made the long climb up. Now it's time for the descent straight to victory.
And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
Here is your winner, Peyton Royce. I don't think anybody will question the toughness on display here tonight.
Takes a lot of guts to even set foot in the cage, but to win is even more impressive.
This win is going to have them on a high for quite some time, I have to believe.
Winning's great, Saxton, but they have to start thinking about their next challenge sooner rather than later. This win won't be all that matters much longer.
And we are set. First round matchup underway. The winner of this match moves on to the next stage of this tournament.
Into the corner. This can't be good. Either side. Jeez.
Wind him up. Boom. She's looking to end it early. Throws up the shoulder.
Premature to try to end things now.
And there you see her moving up the cage.
Heading up and maybe heading out.
Trying desperately to escape. Oh, man. Punishing power slam.
Producing a trampling. Turning the tables. Amazing job scouting Rousey. German suplex. And now she's trying hard to scale up the cage. From the top. Are you kidding me? Hoping to end it here.
It might go without saying, but you really need to use the steel cage to your advantage in a match like this. It's just that simple.
It is as simple as this. If you don't use the cage as a weapon, whoever is in there with you surely will.
Gotta wonder if the stamina is there to make it all the way.
Wrench in the arm.
Not done yet. Into the arm breaker.
Hammerlock. Boom!
How dominant has Rousey been?
It's about to get worse for her opponent.
She got her down. Is this it?
1, 2.
Fends off the 3 count.
Not yet.
She's moving up the cage here.
It's going to take a lot of willpower to make it all the way to the top. Pulls the left. Oh my God! Ripley has things right where she wants them. Here we go.
And into the count. 2. She just kicks out.
Just the slightest bit of hesitation in the cover could have been all the difference there.
Here she goes up the side of the cage.
Making the big climb towards victory. Oh, ouch. Ooh. In search of some footing to make this huge climb.
Well scouted by Ripley.
From the top, drop kick finds its mark.
Rhea Ripley looking for the submission. Look at this power. The prism trap is in.
Oh, look at this. Is she gonna tap out?
She is determined to escape.
By Ronda Rousey, locking it in. Last submission locked in. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Is she gonna tap out?
Trying to somehow maneuver their body out of this submission, dropping bombs, and they're free.
Oh my goodness, launched into the cage.
Cover, cover.
1, 2.
And a kick out.
No celebrations yet.
Turns the tables on Rousey. German suplex. This could do it.
1, 2.
No, kick out at 2.
She just won't stay down.
And now she's mounted on the cage, trying to scale up the wall.
Needs to be careful, though. Every movement is a dangerous one.
She's off to the races, up the cage.
Gotta wonder if the stamina is there to make it all the way.
And now she's looking to find a way down. And she is making climbing this steel cage look easy.
Has to find a foothold now to take that first step down.
And the sky may indeed be the limit as she continues to scale the side of the cage.
Are the nerves getting to her up there?
She gets stopped short of making it to the ground.
And now she's in a bad situation.
attitude being tested with every step. A valiant effort, but maybe not the time right now. Oh,
Face full of steel.
She's set from the cage down to the ring.
Call the paramedics. This one is just about over.
And there she is, finally reaching the top of the cage. She's going for it. She's able to capitalize on the moment and make her way up the cage.
Yeah, she looks completely drained of energy. Oh, man, almost made it to the top without a care in the world.
No, I can imagine they care about a few things right now, Saxton.
And the Skyman indeed be the limit as she continues to scale the side of the cage.
She can't be liking the view from up there.
And she doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. A really impressive showing in this steel cage match.
Has to find a foothold now to take that first step down.
And just like that, victory stolen from her.
Oh, man, she almost made it over.
Victory could be in sight for her as she continues up and over the top of the cage.
Oh, man, she is awfully close to ending it here.
She's going for it. She's able to capitalize on the moment and make her way up the cage.
She has to come down somehow. Hopefully it's in one piece.
This might be a short-lived descent. Battling on the top. Oh, no. She is set plummeting to the canvas.
Oh, that was a devastating fall.
Riptide.
Well measured.
And Rousey can only remain on the defense.
Rhea looking to end this one right now. This will do it. The prison trap is in.
Looks like she has other plans here.
I think she was just looking to soften her up a little there. Heading up and maybe heading out.
Not many places for her to go now. And the Sky may indeed be the limit as she continues to scale the side of the cage.
She could be nearing the end here.
She's going to do this. She's going to do it. Nobody can stop her now. Victory so close. Both feet must hit the floor to win the steel cage match.
Here's the bell, and she survives this brutal cage match.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Or at least what's left of one.
Celebrating now, visiting the medical facility tomorrow.
With a win like that, you have to stand back for a moment and realize all your hard work paid off.
Tournament action underway, and Corey, the bracket is starting to take shape.
These superstars have weathered the early storm, and now it's time for them to start digging deep. This is where you separate the contenders from the pretenders.
Oh, I love this. Here we go. The giant swing. Yes.
Boom! Nothing fancy there.
Dodges out of the way.
This isn't gonna be good. Gunbuster.
Across the shoulder. Filthy.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Beth caught by the counter.
Look at this, going counter for counter.
Corey, what can be the factor here tonight?
Being able to withstand the impact of the cage. No matter who you are, you're going to get thrown into it or run head first into it.
Yeah, it's not if you would get launched in the cage, but when. The way a superstar responds to that can be the difference between survival and peril.
Oh, and she turns it around.
Beth looking to get back in this.
Beth's showing it's not time to lie down. It's time. Up and across the shoulders.
Torture rack, torture rack. This is not with a buck.
She's in trouble. And that's one way out of it.
With the counter.
Finds the advantage after a string of counters.
She flips it back on her.
Start counting, Saxton.
1, 2, 3.
We could be here all day.
Power.
I think you're right.
Beth Phoenix making her impact felt.
The Glamazon cannot be stopped right now. Double chicken wing applied.
Beth may have put an exclamation on this one.
Is it enough? The cover. Oh, she's still alive.
Wow, what a kick out. Sasha Banks showing a lot of heart tonight.
There's got to be some
big time lariat. Starting to fire up. Rising superstar getting the shoulders down.
She breaks the ref's count.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
Oh, and Beth turns the table. A submission move coming here.
Torture rack, torture rack.
Oh, man. And she lets her free.
But the damage was certainly done, Michael. The sprint up the cage is on.
And she's gingerly balanced on the top of the cage. No, 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 no.
From the top of the cage, there are no words to describe it. Just good God.
The Glam Slam.
That just stacked the deck against Banks. 2.
And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix.
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
Never a doubt, barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
serious implications in this contest. Winner advances in the tournament. Loser has to head back to the locker room. Ousted from the event moving forward. Clothesline! She's trying to ascend the cage now.
Feels like it's opportune time to get out of here.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
She had it scouted. Shoulder breaker.
That could cause long-term damage. Bailey in full control here. Oh, nice sequence.
And Bailey connected nicely there. From the top.
Are we going to see it?
Got the crossface applied.
You can see the agony on her face.
Can she take much more? Hold on, maneuvers herself out.
What a reversal by Bailey. German suplex. She's feeling the hurt here.
She came into this cage match ready to give as good as she gets.
Looking for a grip to get themselves over the cage.
Now she's scaling the cage wall. Victory could be in sight for her as she continues up and over the top of the cage.
She's probably come to the realization of how high up she is now.
So much can happen in the confines of the steel cage. Byron, what is a sound strategy in this one? Focus on a body part like a leg. If damaged, your opponent will have difficulty standing, climbing over the cage, or even walking through the cage door.
Wow, it sounds a bit cruel coming from you, Saxton, but I agree. Don't forget, you can win in the ring, too, and a damaged leg can lead to an easier pinfall or submission.
Yeah, she looks completely drained of energy.
She's probably come to the realization of how high up she is now. Oh, face full of steel.
She comes off the cage for a harsh landing.
Ooh, things definitely didn't go to plan for her. Trying desperately to escape.
And every inch climb puts you in a more perilous position.
From the cage wall right down the mat.
Oh, that could not have felt good.
Is it enough for Bailey?
Two count. And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Bailey!
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamroller.
And the bell rings for semifinals action.
It's crunch time now, gentlemen. The end is in sight. Oh, look at this aggression in the corner.
Yeah, boot right in the jaw.
Multiple stops.
Elbow smash. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent. Takes incredible guts to make this climb. Ooh. Boom.
One step ahead of Royce there.
Better be quick about it. Not much time to get over.
Important to remember in a steel cage match, but simply you are surrounded by a weapon. The cage can be your ally or your enemy. This is a situation where defense is just as important as offense.
This is solid, it's steel, it's cold, it's unforgiving. It can mangle flesh in seconds.
It is frightening to witness what competitors are capable of in this environment.
Perched on their shoulders. This is not going to end well.
Things taking a turn for her now. She returns the favor there. Taking out the arm, great strategy. She thinks she has it. She was close to the end there.
She's still as determined as ever.
And now she's giving us all a chance to bask in her effervescence.
To the arm. Stomp it away. She's working her way up to the top of the cage.
Is this the right time? Is this the right moment?
Here she goes, advancing up the side of the cage. She's laid across the top of the cage now. And she is making climbing this steel cage look easy.
Are the nerves getting to her up there? She gets a hold of her right at the top of the cage. All the way from the top of the cage. Can they make the escape?
Not safe up there. This superstar dragging them back down to continue this fight. Making the big climb towards victory. Oh my God! Face first into the cage.
She's setting the cage down to the ring.
Oh, I did not like the look of that impact. In search of some footing to make this huge climb.
He's made it all the way to the top of the cage, and she doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. A really impressive showing in this steel cage match.
She can't be liking the view from up there.
Almost made it to the top, so close.
Does not get much closer than that.
She cuts the climb short, and now this becomes a high-stakes fight at the top. Oh, not from up there. No. Somebody stop it. No.
That's it. She's done. Just one of the many dangers of the steel cage.
She's going for it. She's able to capitalize on the moment and make her way up the cage.
She has to come down somehow. Hopefully it's in one piece.
And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
Here is your winner, Peyton Royce.
And somehow, some way, we have a winner.
But they are feeling the effects of that brutal cage.
She was so committed to walking out the winner, I'm not sure anything could have stopped her.
And of all the possible matchups in this tournament, I'd say we've got one of the best in front of us right now.
Look, I'll admit, I've had my fingers crossed it would work out this way. This one has real show-stealing potential.
She's trying to create space.
That's a bad landing. Ooh, what a forearm club. Oh, no, neck breaker.
With the reversal. Stops to legs. And belly connected nicely there. Diving senton.
Amazing.
Penny predicament, shoulders down.
Too early in the match to end it.
And now she's trying hard to scale up the cage.
Getting ever so close to the very peak of the steel cage.
Oh, no.
Oh, with authority.
And every inch climb puts you in a more perilous position.
Crash landing.
Oh, no. She is sent plummeting to the canvas.
That was a nasty fall for her. In search of some footing to make this huge climb. Oh, man.
Jumping suplex.
Right to the chest.
With interference much less a factor when inside the cage, what does the victory come down to?
I hate to use this cliche, but it's who wants it more. With nowhere to hide, this match is going to come down to who's able to take more punishment.
Oh, man.
Look at that counter from Bayley. She misses the mark.
Taken down.
The fatigue is setting in for her.
She knew this tournament would be a test of her abilities, and she's more than up for it.
Very effective counter. Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch.
This one's about to be over.
She's moving up the cage here.
Looking for a grip to get themselves over the cage.
She's reached the top of the cage here, guys. Victory could be in sight for her as she continues up and over the top of the cage.
She's looking exhausted from the climb. Does she have the stamina to make it out? Very precarious position here.
And she is making climbing this steel cage look easy.
Has to find a foothold now to take that first step down.
The sprint up the cage is on.
And she catches up at the halfway point.
Oh, my God.
Face first into the cage. Rousing to the mat. And off the cage and out of the mat hard.
This is not what you want this late in the match.
She's laid across the top of the cage now. She's going for it. She's able to capitalize on the moment and make her way up the cage.
Oh, man, she is awfully close to ending it here.
She gets a hold of her right at the top of the cage.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, but I have a feeling the fall is about to be so far.
And she doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. A really impressive showing in this steel cage match.
She can't be liking the view from up there. Oh! Gotta wonder if the stamina is there to make it all the way.
And a tussle on the side of the cage now between these two competitors.
Face first!
Rushing to the ring. Oh, no. She is sent plummeting to the canvas.
Call the paramedics. This one is just about over.
And now she finally makes it to the top. And the sky may indeed be the limit as she continues to scale the side of the cage.
She has to come down somehow. Hopefully it's in one piece.
She gets stopped short of making it to the ground.
And now she's in a bad situation.
And she is making climbing the steel cage look easy.
Oh, man, she is awfully close to ending it here.
Oh, now caught by the counter. And she is making climbing the steel cage look easy.
Has to find a foothold now to take that first step down.
And these two superstars now battling at the top of the cage.
I know they say it's lonely at the top, but things are looking a little too crowded up there for my comfort level.
And the sky may indeed be the limit as she continues to scale the side of the cage.
She's probably come to the realization of how high up she is now.
Takes incredible guts to make this climb. Better be quick about it. Not much time to get over.
And now she's at the top of the steel cage. And she doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. A really impressive showing in this steel cage match.
She could be nearing the end here.
Looks like she's proving what goes up and up and up must. Oh no! Oh no! Please don't!
Somebody stop her! No!
That's it. She's done.
Absolutely not the outcome she planned.
She'll have to try something else now.
Are the nerves getting to her up there?
All that hard work about to pay off. Just got to get your feet on the floor. And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
Here is your winner, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix.
Broken, beaten, and scarred. But there is your winner.
And that's about as conclusive a win as you can get in the cage.
Have all the fun you want, but at the end of the day, this is what it's all about.
And we are underway with the tournament finals.
These superstars have left it all on the line, and they are one match away from victory. The end is finally in front of them.
Just one more match to etch your name in history. And for me, one more match until I finally get rid of Saxton.
It's going to take a lot of willpower to make it all the way to the top.
Oh, my! Boom, what a kick. This isn't going to be good. Gutbuster.
Across the shoulder. Filthy.
She's trying to ascend the cage now.
getting ever so close to the very peak of the steel cage. Smart, attacking the arm. Bionic elbow, driven down. Is this the right time? Is this the right moment? Pulls the leg. Ooh. Fortitude being tested with every step.
Oh, kick connect. Catches the kick.
Taken down to the canvas.
Oh, what a kick. Any words of wisdom for a competitor trapped inside a steel cage?
You must find ways to use the harsh confines and the sheer size of the cage to your advantage. Throw your opponent into, maybe even off of the cage to inflict maximum pain. Make your biggest obstacle your biggest asset.
Oh, and Beth turns the tables. She goes for the quick pin. I don't understand this. Why in the world do you stop the count there?
I've got a feeling she's going to live to regret that.
Peyton Royce looking for the fisherman suplex.
She barely connected. No, shoulders up at two.
No celebrations yet. Peyton Royce is looking to end this right here, right now. Deja vu.
Victory in hand for Peyton.
Goes into the pin. There's two. Almost had her, but she gets the shoulder up.
I would have bet this was one after that last hit.
Goes to show you just never know what your opponent's capable of.
You got to give a lot of credit here. With stick
Perched up top.
and Peyton Royce is leaving no breathing room.
Looks like Beth is having trouble generating any sort of defense.
Vicious knee to the face.
Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
Right on the arm.
She starts to rise back up, but does she know where she is?
Across body from the middle rope.
Peyton Royce looking to close this thing out with the Venus flytrap. Making the trifecta for another one. Is there any life left in Beth?
Two. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Peyton Royce.
No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt kicking.
That's why they call it light work, Cole. Barely even broke a sweat.
And there's an argument to be made that defending the title is even harder than winning it, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. You got your name in the history books. Now it's about what kind of legacy you're going to leave. And that comes down to how you respond to your challenges.
She turns it right around with a counter. She did her homework there.
Series of reversals. The leg trap, fisherman suplex.
Improving
superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
Oh, man, into the neck breaker.
And now up the side of the cage she goes.
Needs to be careful, though. Every movement is a danger to him.
Look out below. From the cage wall right down to the mat.
Yeah, that was anything but graceful.
Stomping down. The reversal by Becky Lynch. Not only does the superstar have to avoid a pinfall or submission, but they have to worry about an opponent escaping as well. What's more important in a cage, Corey?
Well, Cole, there's nothing more dangerous than a caged animal. So many take the coward's way out and climb, but many more are going to grit their teeth and face you head on.
And as the pin, title on the line. Stays in the fight for the title. She's got an answer for that. Just took her out with a leg lariat. Here she goes up the side of the cage.
Heading up and maybe heading out.
She's making that ascension up the cage.
Making the big climb towards victory.
And now she's been able to scale the side of the cage. Victory could be in sight for her as she continues up and over the top of the cage.
She's looking exhausted from the climb. Does she have the stamina to make it out?
Think about how good it feels. Inch by inch, about to escape the cage and enjoy the spoils of victory.
It's over. The reign is over.
Here is your winner and new Ring Eastern Wrestling Women's Champion, Peyton Royce.
A victory worthy of a new champion.
To go from challenger to champion. That has to feel good.
Unless you're the one going from champion to nothing.